I'm working for the European Cultural Foundation, and one of the things we organize is a yearly ID camp, which is a 3-day incubator for people to come with an ID, and we make sure that people, by peer-to-peer learning and by some experts being present, develop their ID into a project. We do an open call for such an ID camp, and of course you want this open call to be an open call, so to reach all small parts of Europe where actually our normal messages do not arrive because we're in this filter bubble or echo chamber. So the question was how to reach those people that are not yet in our echo chamber. And the discussion we had was touching on a lot of the subjects that are being spread already. Try to be modest, try to listen to the other, use ambassadors. And I think on that part of the ambassadors, I'm going to extend a little more, because those people that have participated in ID camps, half of them get a grant. So we have per year 50 people that can act as our ambassadors. And of course, their stories are those stories that can really highlight all the work that the European Cultural Foundation is doing. But we cannot control all the stories that local newspapers, local news outlets, or even those people themselves write about being participant in the ID camp. When they are back on track and they're really trying to develop their project, of course, we do interviews with them that we like to use for our newsletters, our website. And it was actually for the language of these stories on these people that our ambassadors, that I took away a few things, and I think they've been touched upon very much people already this weekend, these days. Be modest in describing, use a very simple language that people can understand, even if they are not familiar with our lingo. Make sure that sometimes these stories end up in places where they would normally not end up, in other echo chambers. So perhaps it's good to create, as somebody suggested, another account on Facebook, on this other social media, and make sure that you insert your stories in other echo chambers. And somebody else suggested, because then you will have some hate posts or negative messages, and by researching these negative messages or hate posts, you finally get to understand what went wrong with your original messaging. Then I think that being empathic, being sensitive, and be a listening partner in conversations all speak very much for itself. But I would like to close off by saying that we should sometimes not only be listening and be very much modest, we also should be daring, because democracies, they need imagination. Thank you.